1-3. Who's Bravo team lead?
Why is he not?
Alpha, say again.
Who's Bravo team lead?
Should be Turner, but if he's not here soon, then it's going to be Soren.
Roger.
Soren.
Yeah.
Hey Baker, how you doing?
Pretty good.
I am gonna go ahead and guess that you're gonna be taking the law. So why don't you switch the AT4 for the law?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Oh no, it's okay. Usually you're probably gonna be in Bravo.
Oh, I'll
and,
go. Hold on.
the rifleman in
Summer.
Alpha usually carries the AT4.
My took on 1-1-3 over.
Mike is 1-3, Lima Charlie 1-1-3 over.
Alright.
Copy out.
Oh, Burke, by the way. I got a text message from the slipper as I was talking about him, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's listening. Huh?
Yeah, the noise complaint. The first noise complaint. It's because probably laying down in this room, and I got my balcony doors open.
Alpha, you're all set, right? You got 4?
I have 5 by my reckoning.
Oh, right, okay. Sergeant Spears.
Yep, you want me to head out?
Yeah, you can help Sergeant White.
Copy.
Alright.
XO, you'll be my rifleman.
Oh yeah, what's up, Jody?
84 and CLS.
You can't talk. I assume you. How do I change stream title? Don't know.
We'll be observing.
Joined your channel. Hey, Sergeant Archer, who's taking Bravo?
Unless you need a shooter, then I can film.
Alright, Wyatt, I'm your assistant.
Roger that.
Are you using 3-2?
Getting down some. How's that?
Are you using 3-2?
Oh yeah, 3. Yeah, that's a firm.
Alright.
I'm ready for a check when you are.
Ready to check 3-2.
This is White, Charlie, over.
Alright, give me the rundown here. What we got?
All right, so at those checkpoints, I've got usually a couple extra guys fanned out to the sides on them, so that no single position should just be one squad. Relative to what these guys fight, this is still pretty lightweight. The center of the town has almost nothing in it at this time. It's just pushed out to those checkpoints. However, Sergeant Archer told me that we are good to make a second position for them to move to at the castle that's in that northwest corner. It's labeled Zub Hill 394. And
Alright,
I'm thinking I'm thinking QRF will probably come from there.
Works, got him.
Alright, south of what? Oh, Zub, I see it.
Yep.
Alright, I'll start working on that.
Roger.
Bravo, this is Lee, radio check frequency 113.2 over.
What unit are you using?
I'm using VDV Russians.
Got it.
Second mic out.
Alright, and we're gonna be on frequency.
I might maybe make a strong pointed spot kind of in the middle of the main objective town, but I'm not gonna fill it with a bunch of whack-a-mole time at the current time that is.
Got it.
Soren, radio check 113.2 over.
Baker, this is Soren. Read Lima Charlie on 113.2.
That's all we do.
Roger, break it out.
You know what? Sergeant Archer did not specify a starting point. Let me go ahead and find out what he wants.
Copy.
You have. Let me check your bag. Do you have any soft bags? All right. Hey, I want you to go. I want you to go into the arsenal box, and then don't say this to your loadout. I want you to take two. Double check. Two 200 round M249 soft packs.
Great.
You said 2-2 or 2-1?
You're gonna take two 200 round soft packs, and
You got it.
You gotta click the one that looks like 3 magazines next to each other. Click that one.
oh yeah, that's the
And then-
tab you'll click to find it. That's right.
And then it's like the 6th one from the, or like it's like the 5th or 6th.
Alpha on me.
And I want you to grab two mixed pouches.
Okay.
Alpha on me.
Where is he? Oh, here.
Lee, I'm gonna jump out on a limb and guess that you're gonna carry CLS. Hey Turner, how you doing?
I did not.
Did Archer tell you
You're
you're
flat.
gonna be team lead?
He didn't, but I kind of.
Okay, cool. So we got
My grenadier slot.
Lee's gonna be our grenadier. Baker is our rifleman. Lee's CLS qualified, so he's grabbing that.
Perfect.
We got Baker with the law, and you just got his radio set up. Let's see what else. I think that should set us up well.
Do you want me to take the rifleman spot over that, or?
No, he'll be fine.
No. That's what he told me. I just guessed.
Oh no, Turner's the team lead tonight.
So I'm taking his Billy.
What's their insert point?
Feels better.
Advised there is a position marked dismount a little bit to the southeast of the main objective town. Reference the town of Pusta. If you want to grab that vehicle and drive away cinematically as soon as they insert and are all on the ground, feel free.
Yeah.
Over.
This is Bravo radio check on 113 over.
Lima Charlie 113 over. Come over here.
Are you all set? You got any questions?
Nope, no questions. I got your 2-2s.
All right, sweet. And you got earplugs.
If they do have any
throwables,
defenses,
ammo,
it's very
everything.
likely that they're going to be.
Yep, Roger.
You got 13 mags.
Forward, gentlemen. Good talk.
10.
You can grab 3 more.
Huh?
You want 13 total.
Fucking rude.
Hello.
For some
Hi.
reason, the OSET ones have less.
You
than
left me.
We're allowed once you're.
You know I love you,
your
Murph.
Normal loadouts.
I know. You with your double eyebrow, man, you're super safe.
I like double eyebrow. What if one of my eyebrows gets hurt?
call Nitz, man. He can fix anything.
Maybe
He's fucking super medic.
like
He just carries around a fucking glasses screwdriver with him at all
I bet
times.
he
And
does,
once
man.
that's set, you can go to team management.
Like, and
and
he'd
put
probably
yourself
fix it
as,
before you know it's broken.
join blue.
Right.
It just show up out of nowhere. And you're like, hey, what the hell was that? And then he's gone.
Mike.
Fucking
Everything's
weird.
all
Archer, you got more fillings, you know what to do with.
This is all higher ground
Huh?
than the
It looks like you got more fillings, you know what to do with.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 2-man DMR team.
Very nice.
I think there's still
is.
one extra, isn't there?
Do you want me,
How many Zeus
Yeah.
dudes do you have?
me and White?
Well, we're full in the squad. Plus, you and Mallory will be the DM team.
But there's gonna be 14 people in the channel when Mallory gets in here.
Oh, dude, changing these
So
names.
that's one
was
Zeus,
fucking
that's
amazing.
10
thing.
in a squad, and then
White
Well,
and I are both Zeus and LT.
okay, so you're not filling. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah. So there should be. Yeah, we should have 10, and then 12 is the DM team.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That tracks.
Alright, Archer, for realism purposes, do you want me acting as 1-7 or are you just going to do the deal?
If you want to act as 1-7, that's fine.
Alright, I'll monitor squad net if you
If
need
you'd
me,
like
just
to,
call
you
up.
can give a briefing about the area.
Let's-
I'm just working on a plan here at the
Bigger ones
TLs.
are set,
So
well, let's go over here.
It's your deal, brother. I'll just be there to support you.
okay, cool beans.
It's good though. It's good. I look
Okay, so
forward
yeah,
to,
I like that plan. That's what we can do, Alpha.
I look forward to,
we'll move up here.
seeing
We'll
some
cross
You got
and we'll
CLF?
do a danger crossing somewhere on this road here to the
Oh,
east.
yeah.
And then we can use this ridge line to get eyes into this valley and then approach from
You see that?
the northeast. I don't want to put
Give it
too
your
far
all,
direct north
and
though, if we
you'll
can, because if
be
we're
doing
if we
already
start
more
getting
than the
surrounded,
LT.
then I want to be able to
Can I ask what I'm saying?
move it.
Just my
Why
last.
is that?
I left my dual wheels to have like 5 clips ready to launch with.
My buttons are broken. I spilled a Sprite on my radio, apparently.
Oh man, you hate listening to that.
White, you're not transmitting.
Are you-
a minute. I gotta.
I wasn't saying
My
anything.
only note would be that once we've taken the village,
You gonna be
it's
like
likely
okay, or are you like down for the
that
count?
either
No,
on
no,
the
no, I'm
hill
good,
or
I'm
this
good.
Castle, like that's another
Okay.
great position to set up a supporting position. So, I mean, if we need to attack Little Hill, I mean it's obvious, and if we have to attack Zoob Castle, then we have to go by Little Hill. I don't know if well, I guess we could go up this way, but it's more exposed.
In case you haven't looked at the recent apportionment on the map,
Fucking what, White?
I think that's going to be about as much as I want to put down initially.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Buku stuff.
How are they inserting?
They're going to be taking the pole that is behind us.
Got it.
Yes, Sergeant Archer.
Alright, did you have a briefing or anything you wanted to go over? I'm just gonna tell them what we're doing and then get going here.
Me briefing. Well, the way I envision it is, maybe you could tell them that like an air assault unit came in, dropped off dudes in this town, and they've only had time to lightly fortify it on the outskirts, and that they're strong pointing the center of town, or some crap like that. I don't know. I didn't think of a script for it.
No, that's fine. I mean, again, it doesn't need to be. We're already 15 after here, so I want to just get us going here.
Just make sure.
Doesn't need to be too elaborate.
Just make sure you hit your training objectives. The store doesn't matter that much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And remember, you can contact us on BFT if there's anything goes sideways and you can't for some reason get us on net.
I'm monitoring
Yeah.
172, so if you need that.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
on 110.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll communicate with you guys there.
Hey, station, this is 17, radio check 110.
17 this is 13, Lynn Charlie 110 over.
It shows
Check back out.
Yeah, it's just a dot.
Any station this net, this is 1 Romeo, radio check frequency 110, over.
1 Romeo, this is 13, Lynn Charlie 110 over.
Roger out. So you
Alright,
can
Alpha Bravo,
actually...
rally up.
I don't see
Oh.
Sergeant Archer's dismount mark though. I don't know why. That's weird.
North and possibly from the west from this castle or from this field. I don't know what's there. But yeah, As soon as we push into the northern quadrants,
I'm
expect
following.
contact.
Alrighty.
And that's about it.
Alpha Bravo, rally up.
Alright, let's rally up.
30 CR.
Okay.
Yeah, you can run suppressor with. Actually, yeah. I would recommend you run
Okay.
suppressor with.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Bravo. Are you here? Okay. Good shit.
Yeah, we're good.
And Delta.
I guess for a net, we'll run 113.3.
Okay. All right. So 1-3. Go ahead and open up your maps. Reference the red box and the objective marked in the town of Mogalevka, grid 075051. All right. Let me know when you guys have eyes on.
Eyes.
Eyes on.
Okay, so recently a Russian air assault unit has moved into this valley. They've taken up. They started garrisoning this town and started setting up fortified positions in and around the area. We don't believe they've had too much time to fortify the area, which is why we're going to try and hit them hard and fast before they're able to dig in any further. Plan is that we're going to be moving up through the pole to
What's
our
up,
dismount
Silversmith?
point. Grid reference is
When I hit taking PP.
0901 029.
Should be about 2 months or so.
From there, we're going to be moving north and then west to try and get eyes on the town from the east. We're going to see what our best approach is. Looking at the map, it looks like the best approach is probably going to be this tree line here from the northeast, but we're going to see what we see when we get there and then act accordingly. Okay. There's also a castle off to the northwest of the town. It's unknown at this time if the enemy has moved into that area, so we're just going to keep an eye out, and we'll react accordingly. All right, so, any questions so far?
No, Sergeant.
Sergeant.
All right, cool. So, in terms of our training objectives here, right, what I want us working on is moving through terrain, right, supporting fires, right, bounding and maneuvering. And then once we get into that town, we're going to be working on CQC. Right, the town is not too big, but just again, watch those angles. Make sure you guys are keeping your eyes out. I want to make sure that the teams are communicating. And biggest and most important thing that I want us working on is making sure that we're set and covering before the other teams start moving. Okay, so any questions?
There's sir.
No, Sergeant.
All right. Alpha Bravo, we have a DMR team as well. Calling station is going to be Delta, I believe. Is that correct? Lieutenant? Sure? Okay, cool. Delta. Okay, so if there's no other questions, go ahead and lock and load. And then the pole is, where's the pole? Should be right here by the boxes.
There's one.
All right, Alpha, go and take us through.
Hey, Bravo. Who's battle buddies?
Just gotta double check who is RCLS tonight. Green.
That would be
Mike, you good to go?
Mr. Lee.
All right, I'm right here with you.
What are they?
Bro, this is Alpha. I got security north. This is Bravo. We're gonna push south for
I'm
now.
in the field with you at your TP point.
Watch south.
Copy.
Looks like all of them are in the field now.
Delta, this is 1-3 on Snap.
1-3 Delta. Lima Charlie on 1-3.
Roger. All right, Alpha, at your discretion, start taking us out. Heading north through the tree line. 1-7, this is 1-3 on 1-10 over.
It's in traffic.
Advise 1-3 has, we have dismounted at our dismount point break. Teams are going to begin movement north towards the AO. I'll copy over.
Copy, sounds good. Keep me posted once you hit the ORP. Over.
Wilco, 1-3 out. Alright, let's go, Mike.
I moved us a little bit closer, White.
Roger.
Hills are fucking with the radios.
Yeah, they were coming in about 2x5 there for a minute.
Let's let them get off and running a little bit,
Alpha,
but I do want them to hit a patrol to ensure that they're moving properly, and then they set a base of fire and fire maneuver the way it's supposed to be done.
Right. The way I have it set right now, even though there are a couple patrols, there's really not a lot of assets that are they're forward, deployed in that area. I can't imagine they could have hauled that much stuff in there in the first place. Just
you would still have some recon teams though. You would still have teams out doing patrols. I don't care if it's a fire team, 2-man teams, or squads.
Well, there's a few, just not many.
Right.
Mainly off on that north.
Well, there's Bravo. Do you want Bravo or Delta to back up?
Can't see very
formation.
well, and then there's some guys also.
Your discretion. I suggest Delta be near the front with Alpha, though.
You can see those positions, right?
Yes.
Delta copies. Bravo copies. We'll hold up the rear.
Still micro correcting.
Alright, I'll continue.
Do you disable this patrol so they're just standing here? I gave movement orders, they're moving.
Which one are you referring to?
One nearest to them.
I had those guys on a hold order. They should be moving.
Zappa, request is we're heading 320 now towards the northeast of the. Sorry.
If you quickly copy them, delete, and then repaste, it should be fine. It will take the orders and they should start moving.
Alright, they're on it.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bro, fucking go. Goddamn.
1-3 is Delta 2 Isaiah stepping up on 113 break. We're having technical issues at the back here. We'll catch up with you when we're resolved.
1-3 copies, Delta.
I'm gonna go see if I can find out what that technical issue is.
Got it. Alright. They're off and moving. Tonight's training goal is fire maneuver, pushing through the town, dealing with some hard points.
When he gets back in.
Yeah, I'm tracking. Get them where they need to be. For some reason, the cycle waypoint thing seems to not be working, so don't use that shit.
Are they just cycling in that tiny little area right there?
Yeah, it's like they're just holding on it for some reason. I just gave them a direct movement order. They're fine.
Alpha, in about
yeah, it's
300
probably too
meters from
small.
you, you're going to come across an
Unfortunately, I
ASR.
think
Go ahead and set up
to
a team
cycle
across
that
from there.
close. That's probably what it is.
Not correct, but Dude, I don't know what the fuck White's doing. Non-fucking standard shit, dude. Just go over there. God damn. Yeah, they don't like waypoints, so just give them one point, they'll move.
That is really strange. I don't see anything otherwise unusual that's like that would be affecting that.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense. I moved us.
Stuff. Tracking on that.
How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Good. Good. Fucking happy Wednesday.
We're set.
Copy, Bravo. Go ahead and move through.
Yeah, light on.
Bravo, once you're through, take point, bring us up to the northwest.
Yeah, is it hot, Silver?
Try not to expose yourself to the AO, but I want to get eyes down into that.
I know here in
valley
North Carolina it was like 70 this morning. It's probably in the 90s
Bravo,
now.
taking a heading northwest.
Delta, this is 1-3. You with us again?
Yeah, I affirm. I'm with you.
You should be able to see this checkpoint. Maybe not. Honestly, the humidity hasn't been bad. I've only lived here a year,
my team's
but it
across the
hasn't
danger
been.
crossing. We're moving up the hill northwest.
It hasn't been a tough adjustment.
Roger.
Moved from Ohio to North Carolina. I actually live on the beach, basically, 20 minutes away. And it's only 20 minutes because I gotta drive through the fucking forest to get to it. But I love it here. We'll let this patrol do its patrol thing, and eventually it'll find its way to them.
Roger.
I like how you occupied 2 buildings in the town, and one of them is the stables, which fucking everybody is in.
Yeah, I was trying to like simulate there being, like a freaking makeshift barracks there, and then whenever the attack starts, guys will start ungarrisoning from there first. Like that's gonna clear out as soon as QRF starts rolling.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
I don't know how well it's gonna work, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. I feel like there's a joke in here about putting Russians in stables, but I'm too tired to come up with one.
I can't even imagine what that joke would be.
Probably a good thing.
1-3, this is Bravo. I have eyes on the village from here. Wait, 1.
He just burped on net.
Yeah, he did. I'm gonna RC for a second, see if I can see him.
All yours, your discretion.
Send it again, Bravo.
Why ban that? See, now you're making me do shit. Fucking spammer.
Bravo, what do you see?
This is Bravo. I see a fortified position. Bunker tower is about a fire team at least with a armed Gaz next to it at bearing 268 range. 730 meters.
Oh, they're definitely looking at you.
Roger. Bravo, break. Alpha, looks like you're already ahead. Continue northwest towards that ASR. Set up a danger crossing. Let's try and get around that if we can. Bravo, did you see which way it was facing?
This is Bravo, say again.
Which way was it facing?
I'll handle the L2 when he comes back in.
Northeast.
Copy.
Towards
Break. Infantry movement straight ahead of us. 100 meters, bearing 280.
Roger.
Currently moving away for us, over. Around squad size infantry.
Copy. Which way are they heading?
Away from us right now. Southwest.
Need to get a chat moderator, I guess.
Copy. It sounds like they're going to be heading off on your left here, Bravo. Let's try and keep eyes on them. If they're going to move past us, then we'll let them go. Otherwise, I want to set up a hasty ambush.
Disregard. They're moving northwest up the hill. They're going to be on our rear if we're moved left.
Roger. Alpha, if you're in position to engage, go ahead and open up. Bravo, again, have you flank on your discretion.
Copy. Bravo's taking his guys northwest to link up with Alpha, and we'll flank left or right as necessary.
Copy that, Bravo. We have to adjust northwest as well because we lost ties. Over.
User joined your channel.
1-7, this is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
Be advised, 1-3 is entering the AO at this time from the east. Break. Be advised, we've just spotted an enemy foot patrol off to our northwest. It looks like it's circling around us. We're going to try and set up a hasty ambush and engage. Break. From there, we're going to find the best route up towards the objective from the east-northeast. How copy, over.
Copy all, read back. You've got a squad pushing into you. You're going to set up and engage, and then you're going to move up and determine the best route, over.
Good read back.
This is Alpha, we're opened up on them.
Heard, good shit. 1-3 out.
Bravo, if you want, you can maneuver on our right side and flank these guys.
Bravo copies. We'll flank on the right side once we link up.
Alright, LT's back in. Give him a little recap on what was going on, so he should get to speed.
Go ahead and link up with Alpha
Copy.
for now. Break. Once we can, we're going to try and get you to get eyes into that town and
that is
cover
behind him by the
Alpha
dam, where
Bravo
they cross the
and move up
road.
towards the east-northeast.
And that they can come right up on their
Roger,
6 now.
be advised,
Yeah, I know.
we don't have the use of the DMR at this time. Should be here in the next few minutes. So.
Roger.
Unless you need me to do something else, I'm going to send it over there
Alpha,
to
how's it looking?
investigate.
I already did.
This is Alpha.
Oh, well then it's double soon.
I also pulled the other one that would have heard the shots and it's moving.
Yep. Good eye there.
Yeah, Bravo, I see it right in front of me here. I think we're good.
Alright, 1-3, let's start cutting it east. Try and find our avenue of approach into this town here.
We mean west.
Say again, east?
Correction, west.
Copy that. Alpha is moving for like 400 meters, bearing 270. Over.
Roger.
Bravo's moving straight west.
Can you take control of that squad leader on the southeastern squad and
Burning
get
Ashes,
them
thanks for
steered
the follow.
up toward the the wood line there? Because he's running the road in plain sight.
On it.
1-3, this is Delta.
Send it.
Roger. Other squad's about to make contact.
DM is back online.
Copy that. Stay with Alpha for now. We're going to try and find you a good position once we start moving in.
Kind of got me in here. Never mind.
Solid copy.
If you head north and a
Bravo,
little
we have
bit west,
contacts to our
you'll be
southwest,
coming
100
right
meters.
up on their 6.
Got it. Are they following me?
Bravo, this is Alpha. I'm flanking on your right.
Oh, your guys? Yeah, they're following you.
Okay. Yeah, Zeus is fun. You know, it kind of gives you a little bit of control over what's happening, and I like doing it.
This is Bravo. We don't have eyes on anybody left. We're just suppressing the trees.
It gives you the opportunity to kind of.
Roger.
It's a little bit like chess, I guess, in a way, because you want to make sure that the Op4 or the enemy is doing the right thing.
Alright, Alpha and Bravo, I don't want to go
But also,
any further north than northern line
give these guys a
057.
challenge
That's
and
gonna be our northern
balance the
LOA
immersion
for
and the
now.
fun together. So it can be difficult sometimes, but it's fun.
Bravo copy.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Once we're clear here, I'm gonna move up this tree line southwest.
You could probably take that gas gunner or the cord on that little position in the open field there to their south.
1-3 to our
Just spray that
southwest
tree line a little bit.
'Definitely
210,
didn't see him.
500 meters. There is that fortified position, so let's try and get eyes on it as we move southwest through this tree line.
No eyes.
This is Alpha. I got a bunker straight west of me.
Roger. The gas does have
300
an
meters
AGS for when
to
that,
my
that close
280.
squad gets wiped out.
Roger. Delta, I need you to fucking take out that
I'm
gunner.
moving down
He's
the
at
Overwatch
compound
team
500
from
meters
the
to
nearest
08.
checkpoint to them.
Copy.
Delta tallies, lining up the shot.
Oh yeah, you just get the DLC. Now, Burning, I don't know who you are. Obviously, are you in the 506th, or are you just someone who likes Arma? What's the deal?
I think the DM is shooting at you.
Come on, turn.
Alpha Bravo, I want to keep moving south into this draw here. I don't want to be on the side of the slope.
What's happening? Can I see, please? Okay. Now they dismounted both vehicles.
Roger.
Copy, I'm just rallying my guys up now.
Alpha, you engaged in that bunker to your west?
That last machine gunner broke contact and ran back the way that the players came.
Alpha, check in.
So if you can get control of that AGS system and use it, that whole area does not have up for
Just coming up on that bunker now. I see some guys up, not all.
Roger.
On through this Alpha. Looks like this is a roadblock, and there is a Ural up here. It's empty. We cleared it out. I think we're good.
Roger that, Alpha.
Yeah, I
Let's
love Arma
continue
too.
south. I
Big
want
fan.
to use this draw and push up on that town.
Obviously, I'm biased, but the 506 is worth checking out.
Delta, check in.
Delta's up. Right. Be advised, we still got at least a team, maybe a squad's worth in that compound to the west of us. Break. The crew serve weapon system has been, or the operator for the crew serve weapon system has been neutralized. Break. And a gas is on the move, driver only.
Got two squads rolling out for a pincer, one in that northwest tree line patrol,
Roger
and then
that,
another one
Delta.
coming
Go
out of
ahead
the
and
stables.
start moving to
in the
link
town,
up with the rest of the
swinging
squad
around
here.
southeast.
Copy.
Delta copies, we're Oscar Mike.
If you check out
7, this is 1-3 over.
my About Me, look for the 506 or join the 506. That's the
This is 1 Romeo, safe traffic.
realism unit we're a part of.
Copy, do you need our support?
1
or
Romeo,
you want us
be
to hold security
advised.
south?
1-3 has pushed west after
The
engaging
contact
that
wasn't too deep, so
fire
we're just
team
hold
break.
security south for now.
We found a roadblock on the other side that leads into the valley from the north.
Why are they getting
northeast
out of the
break.
fucking vehicle?
We've
It's
cleared
super
out the
annoying.
roadblock and are going to proceed south towards a fixed position about 500 meters south of us and then into the town from its east. I'll copy over.
1 Romeo copies,
Down the
overlay,
road,
over.
south.
1-3 out.
What's up, George?
You caught all that, right?
I did not. What was it?
He was just basically sending a sit rep and explaining his intention for his attack pattern.
In our tree line to our left. There's the gas.
Why is this dude? I don't understand what the fuck.
Hill at it from our position or link up.
If you have eyes, I want
The
you to
fucking
engage.
gas gunner keeps just jumping out of the goddamn gas for some reason. It's really aggravating.
Negative. Bravo. Come on, come to my position. I got
Hey,
you.
That's the thing that they do.
Alpha, I want to clear through this contact and then move back to the south. You're moving way too far west. Bravo's down on her pod.
Send 3 times mortars up.
Roger that. I was actually just about to ask you what you thought about that.
This is Soren, 2IC stepping up.
Roger. All teams, we're getting enveloped here from our south and west. Break. I want to try and break contact back to the
What's it about,
southeast.
George?
Follow that draw. We need to get into that town. We're pushing way too far to the northwest here.
Roger, Soren stepping down.
1-3, I copy. Break. Bravo, can you hold this while we clear out that gas and then we're pushing south? Bravo, hold base. We're moving
Yeah, I'll
south.
check it out.
When I call set, you move to me, alright?
Yeah, you definitely should. So the 506 is a infantry realism regiment. We are a air assault infantry unit. Everything we do is based off of infantry movements and realistic tactics and
1-3,
techniques.
can we get a grenade on that
Communications.
gas out to the south if possible?
1 second here. Check out this link.
Send again
That'll
last
take you to our page.
Delta, I need you watching
Read a little bit
southeast
about
here.
us.
We've got a squad in the open field to our 145.
1-3, this is Soren stepping up.
Roger.
We've got over 470 members. We've got task force and trainings operating almost every day of the week. It's pretty awesome. And I am the 1st platoon, or Havoc 1 platoon sergeant.
1-3, this is Alpha. We're commandeering this gas. It might prove in handy.
Roger.
Bravo, are you moving?
No, right now. What's our where do you want it?
South on the road towards the gas.
Roger that. We're moving.
You're in a weapon squad, White. How did you miss?
Unknown right now.
I missed it on
Trying to find
purpose.
Likely excuse.
1-3, this is Delta. We're bringing up the rear here. Break. We need to relocate in order to get a better shooting position on these guys out to the south and west.
Roger, do it. That's con station. So we can over.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Shokan. It was nice.
This is one
First time,
Romeo
as we talked about, I
any
mean,
previous traffic from me. Over.
Cover Alpha.
I was happy that it went well. I'll admit I was being a little bit nervous, but I enjoyed it.
We're
Jesus,
moving
they
up
are
along the
fucking
tree
that
line to
position up.
cover Alpha.
Roger. Looks like Alpha's covering you with the gas.
Yep, this is the karma I get for
Roger.
shooting an RPG from it.
Delta, this is Alpha, over.
Alpha, Delta, send it.
I got a good position for you over on my position to cover the whole Pull down, basically.
I'm gonna have one squad push down from the castle. So we are a
Roger.
Eastern time zone based group. However, we have members in Finland, Vietnam, Australia, the UK. I mean, all over the world we have members who are active every single day.
Another RPG to think about there.
Towards the town. I will move with the Vic after you guys push into the first building, right?
Roger that. Sounds good.
Alpha, if you can, I want you to light up that fucking break, that fortified position to the east of the town. If we can, I want to be able to clear that out first before we start moving east.
1-3, that's already been suppressed.
Good shit.
We got enemies directly to our front. I got Lee down. They're in the second tree line in front of us.
Copy.
Got another fire team coming in to reinforce that strong point in the middle of town. They've got a couple APs in case frickin' 1-3 with the Vic.
Copy.
Bravo's got him.
Bravo,
We're gonna move
how you
to
doing?
this, we're gonna move this group of trees. We're gonna cross now. We got a danger crossing.
Okay, fuck a danger crossing. We're already in contact.
Roger that.
I wish someone would fucking shoot the gunner out of the window. That I'm trying to miss him, but they're making it not worth my time here.
If they don't respond to fire, I mean, you can walk on that's technically SOP, so.
No, I know, but hate being that guy.
Copy, I'm wrong.
I hope there's no civilians in that town, because if there are, they're gonna paste them.
We're gonna hold in this tree line for Baker to get up.
Roger. Delta, disregard.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm gonna
awesome.
start
I've been
rolling
in
a
here for
BTR
3
here
years.
pretty soon from
Started
the
out as a, you know,
just slow
PB1
them
with the
down,
training and all
because
that.
they're going,
Hey, Fern, we're in the
pretty
tree
quick
line
here.
now. We're waiting for one of our guys to get treated and sent up to us.
Copy.
It'll be an 80, but not an alpha variant. I think an autocannon might be a
1-3,
little
it's
too much for them
Alpha,
at
shots
that range.
west, unknown distance or direction, over.
Roger.
I wish these guys would fucking move. They just want to stand there in the open and engage. Fucking move, bro.
Alvy said it's 400 meters to the west.
Hey, firm, it's gonna be about 450.
Okay, Roger. Alpha Bravo, let's maneuver through this tree line, start heading into that town. Mike, I'm moving south here.
Copy, move.
Hey, Bravo's gonna move up to this green and red house.
Alright, Roger. Bravo, make sure you're letting the smoke plume before you move.
Roger that. We'll do.
Alpha, if you can, start collapsing in on us. Delta, follow behind.
This is Alpha Wilco.
Delta copies, break. We're engaging a squad that's moving left to right on the far side of the town, out to the... It's going to be out to the south. They're moving east to west.
Roger, be advised, there's a fortified cop or checkpoint. There's a fortified position out to the south of the town about...
Is that your
500
mortars?
meters.
Yep.
Hey, firm, we're engaging prosecuting targets over there. Time now.
So traffic for 1-7.
Be advised, 1-3 has engaged heavy contact in and around the town break. We're pushing south, going to be clearing through the town at this time. Over.
1-7 copies all. Make sure you clear only what you take contact through, push through to the south, and secure the checkpoints. Over.
Wilco. Alright, all teams, we're going to try and throw through this town. Let's try our best to clear break.
Are these rounds not hitting anywhere near them? I don't understand why they're not acknowledging it.
East to west. Otherwise, once we're done, we're going
Is
to
it the
move
angle the
south,
mortar's sitting
we're
at?
gonna
I
move
actually did
east
not
and
see
then
the
south
impact,
and
so I
clear through
couldn't
this
tell you
checkpoint.
for sure.
Roger that. Are we doing every building?
Only what you take contact from.
Roger that.
It's actually a valid point. It's not flat ground.
This Delta.
Send it over.
Hey, be advised, that squad that was on the far side of the town on the south side has been neutralized. Break. We're going to continue to prosecute targets that are engaging us with indirect fire out to the east, south.
It's not getting blocked. The computer doesn't necessarily account for the angle of terrain it's mounted on. It anticipated that it's going to be flat.
Pull in behind them.
Copy.
Bravo, are you moving east or what are you doing?
We're about to cross the road.
So this is a weird thing to do. Not sure why they're doing that.
I like how you sent a squad from the position I just ungarrisoned one of those checkpoints.
Delta, be advised.
At
1-3, Delta, be advised. We got mortars firing, possibly from the west.
There it goes. Now they've acknowledged them finally.
Did you see where it's coming from?
Negative, stand
oh
by.
yeah, there it is. I know full well that Archer already knows where that's coming from, but he's gonna be coy for purposes.
I can tell it was on top of that. He saw those guys moving through the trees towards Mallory and Littlebury and was on it.
Is that you firing the GMG? Alpha?
We're still in the AGS.
Okay, Roger. Delta, you good?
Hey, firm, Delta's good. Break.
This is Bravo.
We're moving to recon.
Is that BTR moving in or no?
Okay, Roger. Delta, link up with Alpha. Break.
I think now's a good time for that, yeah. Go ahead and take it. I've taken the pathing away from the AI driver, so he won't move unless you want him to.
Copy.
I'm gonna send another round of mortars out first.
Copy, Delta, linking up with Alpha. Moving time now.
That'd be really nasty right about now. It's gonna catch them on their 6 while they're still clearing.
Roger.
Rounds complete.
How far were they, Alpha?
Did you already put the BTR down? Oh, I see it.
Yep, all yours. Gonna clean up their prior contact.
How did I not ban that person from fucking spamming my shit? There we go. Okay. What did you do to make this guy not drivable? Because he's not drivable.
You might actually have to spawn him yourself.
Bravo, check in.
Try it now.
This is
We're
Bravo.
gonna talk about that later.
Clearing a 2-story building this time.
Roger.
Roger.
Need to put a squad moving with this BTR. It's not going to go in alone.
Radio and dossier. We're clearing
Hey,
the rest
Roger
of the
that. I'll get you some guys. There were still some alive up there, but I think they finished
Enemy
them off.
radio, Roger.
I need another beer.
Somebody just drop them right next to you, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Send it.
Be advised, we're ineffective for our position. Request to regroup with Bravo and set up in the two-story building that they just cleared.
A firm, move at your discretion. Alpha, how you doing out there to the east?
We cleared the big barn compound. We're gonna push a bit more south to get out of Bravo's lane and then move west.
Roger, you cleared the barn, the long barn.
That whole compound is clear.
Did you see any movement in that checkpoint off to the east of that?
Shokan, thank you for the bits.
Oh, you got them on the vehicle, neat.
We turn northwest.
Alpha, do you think you're going to be able to move out and clear that checkpoint to your east?
Stand by. I'm dealing with this BTR.
Okay, Roger. Delta, go and pick up Alpha and assist them. Go clear that and then come back. Bravo, hold a blocking position. Basically, don't let anything cross this MSR.
Was that a dud shot?
1-3, be advised. Apparently, we're getting maneuvered on from our east. Over.
No, not at all.
Roger.
Front plate shot.
1-3, I got tell.
Here, but
there's no damage on that pick that I can see.
Enemy weapons.
Okay, Roger. Did you already fire your 84 Alpha? Mike, Alpha here. Bravo, can you fucking 72 on that thing?
1-3, interrogative. Is our gas still up or no?
Alright, you got this for 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's
absolutely
down right now.
Alright, beer back. Need a beer, boys. Beer back.
Hey, be advised, there's a gas danger close out to the northeast, I believe, along the road, inside the town.
This is Bravo, where do you want the law?
This is Alpha 2, I see stepping up, Watson's down.
Okay, Roger. Mike, you good?
If I'm working on tail.
Okay, Roger. Bravo, I need you to hunt for this BPR to the fucking north. Take it out. Mike, as soon as you can, move to your west. Come work on Alpha. Bravo, did you copy my last? Bravo, did you copy my last?
Yes, I copied your last.
Roger.
Delta comms.
check in.
Roger that. They still haven't taken the BTR out.
You put HDV on it or something?
No, they still have rounds of that gas too?
I believe so.
Delta, check in.
This Delta 2 I see. Delta's down this time. Break. We're getting crawled up on from the south. They're crawling
Alpha 2, I see stepping down. Everybody's up in Alpha right now.
Okay, roger that, Delta. All teams, be advised. We're gonna push out east, get out of this fucking pincer. We're gonna clear that checkpoint off to the east, and then we're gonna start moving. We're gonna start clearing through this valley, fucking southwest to northwest.
So what they need to do, essentially, is try to break contact or put some
Correction, moving southwest.
put some hard cover between them. Deal with what they can.
Alpha Bravo Delta.
And then
Sure, if you get a thermite on that thing, if he gets the frickin' the angle right.
North of our position, fucking engaging us.
Yeah, take a maneuver.
Also, I need a mic on Delta Actual. He's fucked up.
Mike with me.
I don't know, that PV-1 still looks like he's got a tube on him. I don't think they've used it.
Mike, where you at?
I can't tell. Yeah, he does.
Mike is down on my pod.
I'm gonna pull the BTR out.
Roger.
We found the BTR, but we're pinned. It's got us pinned by the building. And
Why
my
can't I
second
drive
team
the
is-
fucking pick?
My second team is
There we go.
ineffective right now. They have a wounded.
Delta's back up.
Good ship.
We should give him
This is
that one.
Alpha. We got it. It's catastrophic.
Yeah, they earned that for
Okay,
sure.
good shit. All teams, is this town clear?
Cheers, everybody. Managed to get another beer.
Negative over.
Okay, Roger, let's fucking expedite this shit and then move out to the east. These guys are coming in from the north and south.
I'm taking a more deferential approach to this, since I usually do these things solo, and I'm not sure necessarily what you're expecting from this, you know, versus some of the other people I've worked with more extensively.
Right. Ultimately, it's just let them get their training objectives, right? So for them, he wanted to do fire maneuver and command and control. So essentially, I mean, you know, with 2 squads sitting on him right now, they can do that. They just need to do it.
Delta, we're coming to you.
I don't think the goal here is necessarily to overwhelm them.
Be advised, I lost a Burke.
No,
He's
and if
somewhere
it,
down.
you know, if 1-3 actual was here, I probably would have sit a bit more at him as well, to be fair.
Okay, I think he's up here to the northwest of Delta.
But it looked like they were doing pretty good, other than, you know, what you were saying about some of those reactions being a little initially lackluster up in that wood line.
1-3, this is 1-7, over.
1-7, this is 1-3, send it over.
What's your status? Give me a sit rep.
Be advised, 1-3 is taking heavy contact.
1-3, be advised, we
north
got a
and
squad
south
moving
while
on
clearing
the
this town
south
break.
side of the town along the edge.
We're trying to find a missing member of Alpha's team. We'll update in one mic over.
1-7 copies all out.
Alpha, did
You got
find
somebody
him?
missing?
You say somebody missing?
Seem like they have a guy down somewhere they can't find.
Well, I just checked, there's nobody dead back at base, so...
Tell's the only one down I can see.
It's like the second time he's been down in 2 minutes.
Alpha, your fucking Tell is down here. Alpha Bravo, stay with your fucking battle buddies. Mike, you good?
Yeah, I'm with lots of books.
Mike in here.
And sending some more, or I am sending in some more QRF from the castle.
Delta's up.
Bravo's up.
Roger, Bravo, you clearing west
Tracking.
through that that fucking part of the town? Bravo.
Yes, we are.
Okay, Roger, have you taken contact over there?
Copy, clearing a building right now.
1-3, this is Alpha. Specialist Burke.
Works
Roger.
K.
1-7, this is 1-3.
It's in traffic.
Coming in to assist.
Advise, we have 1x K from our Alpha team break. We're continuing to clear this town. We've dealt with most of the contact to the north and south. Once we've cleared the town, we're going to push out east and then south and then continue moving clockwise through the valley. Over.
1-7 copies all.
What you got?
I'll deal with Bert.
Roger that. Did you see what happened to him? Because I did not see what
western
happened.
side of town, break.
I'm gonna guess I got shot.
Alpha, get your eyes full security north and south.
Touché.
This is
Burke, you good?
Ish.
Or you got your kit?
I did, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, go ahead and take the pole and I'll get you where you need to go.
Thank you.
Oh, why did I do that?
Bravo, have you cleared the western side of town?
Just clearing the church area right
Some
now.
part or other, I'm gonna just teleport you and me into the middle of the town.
Alpha, were there any contacts in that bunker to the east?
What bunker to the
That's a big oops.
Reference here, BFT, they're off to fucking marker 0800. East of town.
That's the first. Yeah, that's the first
With those
compound
two
we cleared with
squads
the
you've got
HES.
coming in,
There was contact in it.
You could probably try to push
Roger.
them,
All
or
teams,
see about
once
pushing
the
them
town's
into
clear,
that
we're
south
pushing
tree
over.
line
Clear
there,
that,
and then you
make
could
sure that
probably get
bunker's
another
clear.
mortar volley
And
out
we're gonna
at
use
that
the
point
tree line to
and
the south to maneuver
give them something to
on,
think about.
Yep.
to maneuver on that checkpoint to the
It's been a
south.
little bit since it's
along
fired,
the
I think.
SR. Correction, ASR.
Problem is it's not gonna shoot into the town and it knows the contact's there.
Negative. I wanna go east to south.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like if they're forced out of the not forced out of, but like when they displace from the church there, it might be possible to get them.
Let's push out to the east now.
1-3, be advised. Alpha's gonna have to push south to clear the town because the buildings to the south are not clear. We're gonna be already near to the fucking checkpoint to the south. So can we just go clear that first?
Okay, Roger. A firm. 17, this is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
This is 1 Romeo, send traffic over.
One Romeo, this is 1-3, be advised. We have a few more buildings south of us in the town. Once the town's clear, we're gonna Charlie Mike clearing through the
Delta, this is Alpha.
Alpha, Delta,
1 Romeo copies, relayed.
Down the road to the south that leads out of town, about 400 meters, I got a checkpoint.
You heard everything he
with
said
a
that time?
machine gun and some infantry. Can you clear that for us?
Hey,
Yeah.
firm, give us about 1, maybe 2 mics to reposition and get eyes on to engage.
Hey, firm, we're standing by.
Copy, we're Oscar Mike time now.
One 3, this is 1-7. ISR reporting you got squads pulling up on you from the castle,
Bravo,
moving
I'm
in
right
time
up
now.
on position to push into these southern buildings.
1-3 copies, 1-7.
1-7 out.
All teams, this is 1-3, be advised. There are enemy
That's
forces
right
pushing
where they
out of
were,
the
too.
castle located to our northwest, bearing 295, 1100 meters. Break. Let's expedite and clear this southern part of town and that checkpoint, and then we're gonna push up on that castle from its south.
We got an enemy squad. Enter into town, north side.
Roger. That's the guys I was just talking about.
You said they were 1 click out.
No, I said they were coming from the castle. That's one click out.
Well, they're here now.
Window open? Nope. That door open? Nope. That door open? Yep.
Delta, move back to the north and help Alpha engage these contacts.
Send your travel.
Bravo, continue clearing south.
Didn't have any yet.
Copy.
This is Bravo. We've got eyes on 2. Break that 1 fortified position to the south. We're gonna try and clear it on our own.
Roger that, Bravo.
I recruit a guy
How
onto
far out
that
is
fort
it?
at the immediate south checkpoint.
It's about 300 meters from our position.
Be advised, we got hostiles approaching from the MSR to the north, approximately 500-600 meters out and closing. It's going to be about a squad size element.
fires on that HMG to the south. Delta,
Stand by, maneuvering. Alpha, be advised, we are delayed slightly by the contacts from the north. We're repositioning.
This is 1-3. The guy in the HMG is down. Alpha, Alpha, this is 1-3. Alpha, this is 1-3. Alpha, this is 1-3.
Delta, this is Alpha.
Delta, Alpha, go. Alpha, Delta.
I think if we send any more QRF now, I think that they're gonna get delayed a little too long. This is taking quite a while for them to get cleared out now.
Been taken out.
Right.
Roger that.
Alpha, get ready to break contact. We're gonna push south and move through the tree line to that castle. We're gonna swing around these guys. How copy, Alpha?
We're ready.
Roger, let's break contact. Bravo, you're taking us out on point with Delta. Let's move in and clear that checkpoint to the south now.
Copy, we're already halfway there. Delta's providing overwatch.
Good shit.
Cheers.
1-7, this is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
Go ahead, Delta.
Let's be advised, we have engaged those forces coming towards the town from the north. Break.
Go ahead, you got movement on that greenhouse on your left side there. If you guys maneuver up to the right, you should be able to get eyes and definitely
maneuver on these guys toward north.
1-7 copies all. Take a mic.
Alpha, you good?
Not really, but we're moving.
Roger, if you need Mike, go ahead and short halt.
Now we're good. I just want to know what we're doing.
We're pushing south. Push contact. We're using the tree line to our west and maneuver on that castle.
They're in danger of spotting us. I'm gonna move us.
Cover.
Alpha, clear that compound to the east, and then move south from there. Mike, stay with me here.
Bravo, this is Delta.
Go ahead, Delta.
Hey, be advised, we're limited on what we can see from this side. But
that one hit the castle.
Compound. Break.
You can free to maneuver then. We're in the thick of it now, so.
Delta, go ahead and about.
Well, the mortar pit's destroyed.
Security to the north. Alpha's clearing up Cobb to your northeast, and then they're gonna move south to you.
Did it hit itself with its own round?
Yeah, it hit the tower.
From there, break.
Of course
west.
it did. Well, it sounded like one of those rounds hit a little bit to the southeast of, I guess, Bravo's position.
Yep.
They stand by.
He's down. Alright, I'm checking this bunker I'm on.
Alpha Bravo, what's your status?
Bravo's clearing the roadblock time now.
Roger.
They missed the guy under the cord at the checkpoint.
Alpha, this is Delta.
Send it.
Hey, are you still taking fire from up the road on the north side of the village?
Not right now, but there is fuckers in there.
Alright, go ahead, pull up.
Copy.
Oh, that was spicy.
Alpha, check in.
Want to know he was there.
Okay.
This is Bravo. We've cleared the southern checkpoint. The explosion was a trigger happy RPG. Nobody hurt.
Okay, Roger. If that checkpoint is clear, go ahead and move west up into that tree line and await Alpha to move to you. Alpha and Delta.
All right,
move to you.
sending out a couple of patrols from the QR position down into the trees.
Alpha, the checkpoint is clear.
Roger that.
Roger, Alpha.
Do you
Alpha,
recommend
Bravo,
leaving
Delta,
those guys in the town, or just
let's
impeding them and being
into
done
this
with
tree
it?
line
Because that's
to our
going to
west
slow
and
them
then
down.
north onto that castle. All
Just
these
impede.
fuckers to the north will engage from their west once we get there.
Delta copies, moving to the tree line to the west and then holding until the rest of the squad gets online to proceed north.
Artemis, stop, buddy. Stop.
This is Alpha, we're
Enough.
grabbing enemy weapons, over.
Roger. Bravo, did you copy my last?
I did not.
Move west into the tree line and then move north to link up with Delta.
What's happening? Why are
Copy.
you doing
Moving
that?
now. Just gonna burn down an HMG.
Copy.
Yo, yo. What's up, Lydell? What's up, guys?
1-7, this is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
Be advised, the town and cops located around it have been cleared. Break. 1-3 is going to move west and then north through tree.
1-3 is Bravo. Do you want us to wait? We can cover Alpha from here if you need us to.
Contact to the north appears to be calmed down, but we'll engage it from its west once we've cleared the castle over.
1-7 copies all. Tingle Mike.
1-3.
Yeah, I saw that, Lydell. What's the deal with that, man?
I didn't realize you already had guys down, so instead I spawned a couple dudes to garrison the houses that are downhill from
All
the
teams,
castle.
once we're in the trees, Alpha, you're on point. Take
Beautiful.
us north. We're going to assault that castle.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. I mean, 3-4 had other billets, though, bro. I'm just fucking with you, though. I'm happy to see you're back, man. Pigeon Hunter, thanks for the follow.
You hear me?
I copy. We're just covering everyone else as they move into the trees.
Okay, Roger.
Copies, we're on point.
Delta copies, we're at the tip of the slope and standing by for the rest.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, what's up, Stevens? How you doing, brother? I thought that name looked familiar. I'm gonna start doing some cleanup in the town.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, are you alive? Glad to hear it. Yep, just deleted a Vic. My immersion.
Alpha, we're made it into the tree line and we're going to be pushing 300 now.
Roger.
I like to look at this stuff, but fuck it. Yeah.
Delta, go ahead and short halt, let Alpha take point, and then you can follow right behind.
It's copy all 1-3. Holding fast.
Holding fast. Yeah, 1-3's training. Helping White's primary, so I'm just kind of assisting. And trying to do some basic shit for him. Doing pretty good. Trying to be a good platoon sergeant, you know how it is. All that shit, all that shit, all that shit. Mike, you got no idea what we're about, brother. The days when we used to sit on hills and shit is dead and gone. I say way, but I'm 1-7 now. So the days of 3-4 sitting on hills and shit is dead and gone. I didn't run it that way, and I don't think Havoc 3 is going to run it that way, and the incoming 3-4, I seriously doubt it's going to run it that way, so. Yeah, Randy's taking it over. It'll be nice. He's going to do a good job.
Shots right now, slow close.
This is Bravo. We're gonna maneuver around the right side. Gonna flank on these guys.
Gonna send a spicy T90 in real quick.
Did you say a T90?
Yeah, they can handle it.
Bravo's clearing through on the right.
You saying 1-3 can't handle it?
No. I'll discuss the particulars of it with you later, but that's very spicy.
Sending a fucking T90 in, dude. Chill.
Are you trying to make them not attack that castle?
No, I'm just sitting in the fucking gas.
Alright, I kind of thought you might have been pulling my leg, because it's like a tank and squad training.
Do they have an A-10 to handle it? Can we get a fucking laze and a
They have no idea
offshore
there's a
missile?
squad about to wrap around on them.
Imagine if I actually did send in a T90.
17 is 1-3.
Can you get that? I'm driving.
I've got it.
This is 1 Romeo, send your traffic over.
1 Romeo, be advised. 1-3 is engaged with contacts to our
Consider dagger pad.
northwest. Right. We're gonna clear through them and then Charlie Mike over.
I should get Reyes to come in and
1
fucking
Romeo, copy
just
all.
do thunder all the time. Just every training show up, just constant
So
A-10
yeah,
shit.
just a standard sit rep. They're gonna push through these guys and continue to
There are
pass.
shots to the southeast here.
Got
This
it.
is Alpha. We have just got walked up
When you said
on
Gaz,
by
I thought you meant the
from
armored
south.
nine.
We're checking if there's more over.
Roger, Alpha, go and swing around this hill here. Make sure that our south.
There is more.
Roger.
If you go up like another 200 meters, there's a nice wood on either side where you could dismount without being totally exposed.
1-3, this is Alpha. I got audible on vehicle west.
Something on the
They're
road.
probably
A
gonna
troop
kill you before
carrier.
you get there.
Roger. You talking about
Truck.
the road to the northwest? Yeah.
That's it right
Yes.
there, that area.
Okay, Roger. Free to engage.
Get out of the car. No, get out, get out, get out, get out.
This is Bravo. We're dealing with the shit on the road.
Copy that, Bravo.
Been playing a lot of Sniper Elite 5, and that's one thing that bothers me, is they want satchel charges for everything, and it's like, you know, if I can sneak up on this tank, I should be able to jump in, throw a grenade in, and fucking walk away from it. But they don't let you pull that shit.
Alpha Delta, once you clear through this shit to our south and southwest, go and back up with Bravo, help them clear up that road.
Copy. Bravo's gonna hold base here.
In a minute, I'm gonna move us close.
Bro, this is Alpha. Interrogative. Are you engaging contacts by the white smoke west?
Yes.
We're gonna
within
be
a few
pushing
hundred
there.
meters of that.
Who took that shot? I guess somebody upslope. Fair enough. Nice.
Checking.
So let's see if they shoot. They just shot the guy that was surrendering.
Copy.
With a fucking 40.
Bullets and 40s. Steven says they domed that guy.
Yeah.
Once they push in, I'm going to put us at the base of that hill behind them.
Alpha, is it clear
Actually,
over
screw
there?
that. I'll put us near the top so it doesn't cut off our radios.
What is happening?
I went through his Alpha. I think we're good.
Roger. Take a start on point. Let's
That's
continue.
a good question. Is this Chernars? What map is this?
Copy that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
This is
Chernars
Bravo. As
summer.
soon as Mike's done with my guys and we do an ace check, we're going to be hauling in.
It's an okay map. I like Virolate.
This Alpha, we're moving. Bearing 345 towards the hilltop.
Copy.
This is Alpha. I also have audible another vehicle north-northeast.
Yeah, 1-3 here is that. Sounds like it's coming
Get
down
the
this
fuck
road.
out of here. Why can I not ban this
Bravo's
person?
getting in a hasty ambush position right on the road.
Roger that. Delta, stay with them. Alpha, let's try and maneuver, see if we can flank these guys.
Copy that 1-3. I got also shots upslope.
That's coming from that bunker position that's between them and the castle. The guy's just firing randomly at the tree line right where the truck drove.
Bravo, it sounds like that vehicle stopped. Just keep moving here. Keep your eyes towards the road.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Time now.
Just 1-3 guys.
Driver, neutralized. We got guys in the back hopping out.
They fucking smoked that, Vic.
Yeah, they did.
Does anybody know how to get a moderator for Twitch or YouTube? I know there's like bots, but I don't know how to do them. And apparently this is going to be continuously an issue for me.
This is Bravo. We're going to clear through that now. Hold base.
Good shit. Delta, cover them. Alpha, focus on whatever that shit is to the north-northwest.
Okay.
No, stay there, motherfucker. I don't want you to move. On a target. Move. Path. Okay. Okay. Back to where you were. Don't move off that fucking corner. That's what I want.
1-3, this is Bravo. We got eyes on the buildings to the east of the castle. Might be a secondary position we need to clear.
Stand by. Yeah, Roger. That looks downslope of the castle. We'll clear the castle first, and then if there's contacts there, we'll move there.
Hey, Mother, this is Alpha. Be advised, we've had a bunker. Also the hilltop.
Roger. Eyes on Alpha.
Delta's moving to the hilltop to support Bravo.
Frag out northwest.
Be advised, we got possible audio on mortars.
That's not a mortar.
Heard. Let's try and expedite through this fucking bunker and move north.
Copy. Bravo's moving
For
on
some
that time
reason,
now.
the Dragunov sounds a lot like a mortar from far away.
I mean, it kind of is.
Okay, now listen here, you.
It is a very quiet mortar. Yeah. Scary like a mortar.
This is Bravo. 2 of my guys are clearing it.
7.62
Yeah,
mortar
we're
out
watching
one.
up the hill.
Bravo.
This is Alpha. Looks like this bunker is clear. We're taking fire from further northeast, northwest upslope.
Roger. Delta here, you're on point. Alpha Bravo, let's continue north into that castle.
Bravo copies.
Delta copies. We're off here to your right side. We're trying to maneuver it in position to support.
Roger.
This is 1 Romeo, send traffic over.
1 Romeo, be advised. 1-3 is pushing up towards that castle from the south. Great.
1-3, this is Bravo. We've got a pretty good base from the bunker complex. We have the teams to move up and deflate.
Jesus, nice. Whoever took that shot's amazing.
1 Romeo copies.
Oh my bad. You get a chair on my fucking
I think
body
that's going to
deserter.
be about it for QRF unless you want to keep spawning guys on the north side of this thing in the woods.
But it looks like there might be an opening on the break on the west side of this thing.
There is, we got an entrance.
Roger.
Got looks like squads left. One that's moving up on the backside now, and then there's one on the east side wall. And then there's that one freaking compound downhill.
1-3, this is Bravo. I'm going to take my guys up the right side. We're not really doing much here anymore.
Roger.
What's up? We're approaching the custom timeout.
Copy. Bravo, moving behind them. Help them clear.
Copy.
Delta, check in.
This is insane. How come everybody knew that you were coming, Lydell, but me? I mean, kind of feeling some kind of way about that.
Bravo, you got a shooter on your 3 o'clock. That rock, danger close.
Bravo, are you engaging that compound to the east?
I tried to surrender again and still got killed.
Wow.
This is Alpha. We found the mortars. Looks like one is disabled at least.
Okay, Roger. Bravo, are you engaging that compound to the east?
They haven't shot this other surrender yet, so.
Oh, so they'll do it if you do it, but they won't do it if I do it. I see how it is.
So we got a 4-man
Must be.
clearing the tower right now.
Okay, Roger, go ahead. Delta, get eyes on that compound to the east and set base with Bravo. Alpha, you'll be assaulting. We'll clear through that.
Alpha copies all.
Remember, this is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3. Be advised, we've cleared the castle. Break.
Delta copies.
We're almost clear in the castle. From there, we're going to push downslope east to clear a compound nearby. Break. After that, we'll be indexed.
1-7 copies all.
Okay.
1-3, this is Alpha.
Send it, Alpha.
How far is that position to the east from our position?
It's going to be about 200 meters. It's the other side. It's that group of buildings that's just down slope to the east.
Not gonna move.
Copy that, eyes on.
Yeah, plenty of warning shots.
Mike with Delta right now, just to your east.
Copy.
This is Alpha. This compound is clear. We are exfilling east and trying to assault that compound.
No, I shot him in the head.
Roger.
I didn't mean to. I meant to shoot him in the arm, but...
And we're going to be flanking it from the right.
Alpha, you might have defilade if you approach it from the northwest.
Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Why do you keep doing this? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Hey, we need to find hard cover from that shooter out to the east. Either that or punch out to get him, because he's lobbing rounds in there and they're getting pretty accurate.
Roger, maneuvering.
This is,
Come with me. Let's move here to the northeast. Follow this draw.
Delta to 1-3.
Yeah,
Interrogative. Is the castle clear?
Really annoyed by it.
Copy, Tango Mike.
I need to figure out a bot situation for that. Something that can block that
Delta,
shit.
if you move direct east to 1-3's pod, approach, you can get set up looking into that town.
Hey, from 1-3, be advised, we're moving down slope to the north and circling around the left flank to advance on the town.
Yes, you. Alpha, you good?
This is Alpha. We're just about to breach this compound over.
Roger. Alpha, as soon as you're at the compound, follow it up.
He's just sitting there. Stop sitting there. Move. He's looking right at you, dude. Fucking maneuver on him.
This is Alpha. We reached the compound.
Roger.
Around the right.
Hey, watch the rooftops of those buildings.
He's down.
There's another one up on the roof, left side.
How long was I there for? Like a good 4 minutes? Let's see if there's a way to moderate chat. Fuck, dude. Thank you. Acquainted Apple. You're the hero.
Alpha, this is Delta.
Send it.
Hey, be advised, advise your guys that there are still possible hostiles on the back side of that rooftop.
How do I affect? I'll fuck with that.
Bravo, check in.
Did you see that?
This is Bravo. We're moving into the compound now. We see Alpha's
They did
in
not
there.
check that hard corner on that the long
I did see
building
that,
under,
yes.
What is that, the northeast side? They both stacked and went past me, and I shot between them as they went into the next room.
1-3, I'll need Mike on my team when we get to the compound.
Roger.
This is Alpha. They were on the roof behind this compound. It's all clear now.
Roger, have you cleared all the buildings?
Are we clear?
Affirm.
Good shit.
Double checking, but it looks like it to me.
1-7, this is, or 1-3, this is 1-7, over.
Send out 1-7.
I always clear, over.
Roger, index. All teams, index. Condition 4, rally
I
to
got
center
the two.
compound.
You're slow.
Or you could just do that.
Bravo's just getting treatment so we can see better, and we'll be right there.
I didn't even get to use my gat.
Oh yeah, I definitely saw that shit.
Should I go grab my hostage?
It's a bit of a ways.
He's not a hostage. We've liberated him.
Oh, okay.
Yes, freedom.
Is everybody here?
Alpha's all here.
Bravo's here.
Okay. All right, I'll kick us off. I'll go over the good first, and then we'll talk about the bad because there was a few things that we need to definitely work on. Okay, so good. In terms of usage of terrain, for the most part, I was pretty happy. It was pretty good. There was a few times where we were kind of stuck on the side of a hill. We need to be cognizant of that. Part of that is just kind of on me in terms of the plan that we went in there with. I knew that we were going to be coming into that town downslope, but for the most part, we made the best of it. We got fire superiority, we pushed in, and we used smoke where needed. Okay, so biggest thing in terms of what we need to work on is this was not so much a problem in the beginning, and it was not so much a problem in the end, but in the middle when we were in that town,
Cal, 39, thanks for
broke
the sub.
down entirely. And this was something that happened intermittently with you, Bravo, near the end of the
Mike Lansing, thanks for the sub.
near the end of the training was I had to repeat myself like 5 or 6 times before you guys knew what was going on. You know, if you need me to say again, then
Shokan,
request
thank
to
you
say
so much.
again, but
Appreciate
when
you.
I'm giving an order, I don't want to hear silence after that because 9 times out of 10, my first thought is that all my team leaders are down. So again, make sure you're acknowledging those orders. You're working together. The other thing is, and again, this got a lot better near the second half. Is work with each other at the team level, right? Alpha, you don't need to keep talking to me. You need to talk to Bravo and maneuver with them and communicate with them. Same thing with you, Bravo, and especially with Delta.
I appreciate it, man.
Right? Because I said we had Delta with us at the beginning, and it wasn't until halfway through that you guys started talking with them directly, right? It felt like 9 times out of 10 I had to maneuver Delta myself because Alpha and Bravo, you guys just weren't talking to them. Yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have. Yeah, okay. Otherwise, comms got a lot better near the end. Maneuvers got a lot better near the end as well. Okay, Alpha.
Things aren't. I'm not too pleased with how this went tonight. Firstly, on my part, I think I could have done a lot better with comms, but I am limited to a certain decibel limit, so my hands are tied tonight. The approach was alright. The only thing I have issue is with something we knew that when we chose this approach that we're probably gonna get pinched because we knew the enemy was to the north and we chose to move in from the northeast. And that's exactly what happened. We pushed into the town, we got pinched from both sides. Ideally, we would have wanted to attack from the south, but looking at the map, there wasn't really a good approach that we could spot. What we could have done is try to get eyes on that southern part of the AO and see if we can actually visually find us a route that could work in order to not expose ourselves to the shit that's on the north side. That's just something to keep in mind. Comms were all right. As you said, it broke down when shit hit the fan in that town. That's on the team leaders, of course. I try to give Delta work, but I don't know. I don't know if it's me, but when Burke is firing his 249 next to my ear, I cannot hear anything on squad. So I was calling for Delta to take out a 50 cal that you were telling me that it's down like 3 times or something. So I'll work on that. And yeah, I'm just pissed about certain things. That's all I had, sorry.
Okay, good shit. Yeah, that actually does remind me of something I want to go over real quickly. When we approached, right, when we talked about that approach from the northeast, right, the biggest thing I said is you're right, right? Let's not get pincered from the contact to the north. Now, here's the thing that I had an issue with, right? Is this road right here, right? If you check your maps, that road right there, okay. When we crossed that road, right, that's when we went too far, right? Because I said I didn't want to go too far west. Now, a couple of reasons. One, do we approach towns from the long or the narrow axis when we're approaching a town? Do we approach from its widest point or from its narrowest point?
Narrowest.
Right, narrowest. So by the time we moved into that town, we were coming at it straight north to south, and at that point, we had the entire width of the town looking at us. The other thing is that if you look at this road, right, there's a shit ton of fucking deflate over here. I know we took contact to our west and we needed to clear through it, but we need to not get sucked into that shit. I know Sergeant Morris goes over that a lot, right? Not get sucked into every single firefight. That road right there is actually a perfect approach, right? We could have pushed down that road.
You know what? Because you guys have been so awesome tonight, I'm gonna get some subs
the
soon.
hill to the east and the west, and then from there we could have came into the town from the east, right? And we would have been on that narrow access, right? So that's the biggest thing that I think made that assault so difficult for us, right? So just keep that in mind. Okay, Bravo.
Thank you, Sergeant. Most of my comms alphas. I think the comms from Bravo's perspective got better over the course. Of course, we had the issue with the disconnect. I didn't realize until I reconnected, but I wasn't hearing about half of what was going on, like, period. But once I reconnected, that was sorted out. Pat on the back to Private Soren. I was listening in on TeamSpeak while I was reconnecting, doing an excellent job filling in his 2IC as a PV2. So, clap, clap, clap. But yeah, regarding the issues, you're saying, like, I wasn't responding, I wasn't hearing anything to respond to. There was one particular instance that you said, hey, are you hearing me, but not over radio, and that was the first time I'd heard from you in a while. So I'm not sure, maybe that's an issue on my end, I don't know. But I responded to things when I heard that they were directed at me. My issue, I will notice that there were general issues to the squad as a whole that I wasn't responding to, and that's something I need to work on as when I fill in as a team lead.
Yeah, A-firm. Okay. Mike.
Sorry about that, nothing.
Alright, good shit. Alright, I guess going down the line, Sergeant Spears.
Let's defer to Aries first, and then XL and LT, and then me.
Roger.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Aries? Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Sergeant Archer. Did you guys have fun tonight?
Yep.
That's all I had, Sergeant. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sergeant. XO?
All right, so just a general reminder on this. So everybody sees how I've got an T4 on my back, correct? Okay, there's a piece of armor rolling on us. I'm down, and that armor needs to die. Lieutenant Littleberry, what can they do so that they can go ahead and kill that armor even though I'm down? Go ahead and demonstrate
so
for 'em.
they can fucking grab your AT stick.
There you go. Go ahead and show
Yoink.
that. Boom, he's got it. Okay, in case anybody doesn't remember, it's ace interact. With the other individual, it's got AT. You can pick up that AT, and then you can shoot whatever the fuck you need to deal with. So, let the rifleman being down stop you from killing that armor. I should have taken notes. I had like 3 other things, and I fucking can't remember what they were. I didn't write them down, so that's all I got. Or special lesson was a comment related to the AT.
It's just that situation, XO.
What's that?
It was just related to that situation with the BTR, XO.
Shoot.
I wanted to react by grabbing your AT, I didn't know where you were because you were in the around the vehicle and we were kind of detached. So I shot that thing with a RBG-286, then I shot that thing with an
Medical sounds,
RBG-7. It was
call
still
signs sound
alive.
cool.
So I don't know how the fuck that happened, but that's Russian armor for you.
Voodoo
But
one's pretty badass though.
Also, one thing might have been that we skipped that fucking compound that was to the east in the field that we cleared up with the AGS on approach, and we left it sort of to our back, which we don't do.
Yeah, that was one of the things. Yep. So we were getting ready to push past it. So again, folks, just remember, yes, I understand what you guys are saying as far as not wanting to get sucked into every fight and letting the enemy dictate your movement to the point that you end up never getting to your objective. On the flip side, though, if it's close and we know where it's at, we need to make sure we're not leaving stuff to our asses so that they're not shooting us in the butt. Pretty sure there was a couple other things. Oh, question for Ares. In this building right here, myself and Special Burke, that was you and me that did that, right? Cleared that?
Yeah, confirm.
And all of a sudden we went in, Special Burke went right, and he scanned that side, and we went in and we cleared, and all of a sudden we're getting shot. Did the AI just fucking come through that corner? Were they there and we just completely missed them? What happened on that?
Thank you, sir. There was a guy that I was RCing standing in the corner, and he was right there tucked into the hard corner where if you didn't look all the way to the right, you would not have seen him on the way in.
Okay. All right. That's on us then. Okay. All right. Sergeant Archer, I think that's all I got.
All right, thank you, sir. I did get reminded of one thing. This is a huge fucking thing earlier. Stay with your fucking battle buddies. I don't know how we lost a guy. I know that, with the changes to everybody having micro daggers, we're all kind of going through an adjustment period, but keep with your battle buddy. Like, you have a team net for a reason. Just check in on them. Hey, are you okay? Is everything good? Because I don't know what happened, but we lost track of Bert for almost a good 2 minutes there.
Yeah, so let me address that. So basically what was going on was we had swapped up battle buddies within Alpha because normally Burke was mine throughout the majority of it. However, we had swapped up because myself and Sergeant Murph were in the Gaz. And so therefore, that's part of what it came down to. And then also with the hecticness of the BTR, that to be clear, that's not an excuse for losing a guy. But I think that's probably partially contributing factor as to what happened on that. So, yeah, so the reason we realized is because we were kind of starting to switch back, and then so I was looking for Burke so we could switch back, and that's when we realized he was gone. So yeah, absolutely right. Everybody needs to make sure you're staying on top of keep track where your battle buddy is.
Yeah, good shit. I mean, what I'm team leading, just like every once in a while, every couple minutes, everybody check in, and just have your guys sound off, make sure you're all good. Okay, Lieutenant Littleberry.
Sorry, I'm dealing with some shit right now. I'm gonna let Sergeant Spears take this.
All right, thank you, LT. Sergeant Spears.
Thanks, LT. Thank you, Sergeant Archer. So my first question to you guys is, what happens if you are engaged while you are peeking or anything from a specific position? Do you stay in that position?
Negative.
Negative.
Yeah, Sergeant, I want to be shot.
Ooh. So when you guys, so when you guys were sitting up on that hill and that marksman was fucking devastating you, I probably fired off 2 full mags before I started engaging you with it, and at no point did anybody make an effort to move. I saw multiple guys just sitting there shooting at the area, trying to figure out where he was at. Somebody popped smoke, that was great, but then all I did was shift slightly to the right and look at the other fire team. So if you've got a dead spot or a dead position, meaning they're targeted in on that, they know you're there, they know what they're looking for. If they see you, they're going to shoot you in the fucking face. Fire a maneuver. Pop smoke, break that contact, break that sight line, and maneuver on it. So you could have gone left down this side of the hill, you could have gone right down this side of the hill, using the trees for cover. So don't let yourself get fucked into this position because you've got somebody who's got you locked in. Now, when it comes to medical, same deal. Pop the smoke, drag somebody back, treat in place if you have to. But either way, your key here is maneuver. Once a spot's dead and burned, it's dead and burned forever. Everybody tracking?
Hey, from son.
All right, so this is the that was the common sense thing. This is the more serious thing. I heard a lot of frustration on comms, and what happens when you're frustrated on comms is you send terse and somewhat shitty traffic, and you lose the ability to organize and maneuver, right? You know, we're a simulation unit. We're trying to simulate, you know, austere conditions, difficulty, you know, trials and tribulations, right? Shit's going to be hard. And I can tell you now, this deployment, when we get up into it, is going to be harder. If you're getting frustrated in a training, you need to figure out how to deal with that shit, police it up, and put yourself and lead from the front. So if you're coming over your traffic and you're sending, you know, irritated traffic, that's not helping anybody, and everybody starts getting into this fucking funk, right? So if you're guilty of doing that, and everybody is, I have been, I'm sure LT, XO, I'm sure everybody's been guilty of that at some point or another. But you got to bear in mind that, you know, you're leading, and you need to lead. So I don't want to hear that shit from anybody anymore. Everybody tracking?
From Sir.
All right, I appreciate it. The last thing I want to say is your guys' movements were good for the most part. You know, we've already discussed kind of the pincher thing and where we pushed in. I want to do a quick Q&A here. If your dismount point was left in that position, from what I can tell, there's 3 perfectly good ways to enter this AO that don't require you going into the northeast. Can anybody give me one? Draw it on the map. All right, Specialist Turner, let's break that down. Why is that a good consideration?
Gets us onto a high point, lets us push from the narrow side, which in my opinion it's a fairly square AO, but it's longer by a bit, so let's just come in this way. The downside is obviously that we're kind of putting ourselves between these 2 positions.
But you have cover and concealment all the way up and through, right? So the problem here in this one is you're not going to be able to do an effective leader's recon because you're in such dense foliage. Until you get to probably here, or really here into the town, you're not able to see what you're doing with or dealing with. This is still a good approach because it gets you close to your objective without exposing you to the castle up here or to the town. So you can kind of set conditions and make an appropriate maneuver based on that information. Does everybody kind of see how that makes some sense?
Hey, from Sir.
All right, does anybody else have the second of the 3 I'm thinking of here? Don't be shy.
Nobody has any fucking ideas where he's talking we could go in.
Yeah, pretty much right up the middle, right? So what are the benefits here? I think Sergeant Archer maybe drew it first. I can't tell who was first on that. Specialist Burks, but Sergeant Archer. What are the benefits of this particular one?
You have cover and concealment because of this draw here, or this spur. And you basically, it looks like you're going to have tree cover moving up. From there, you can basically use this long building right here as basically an initial point to set the conditions for success, and then move through east to west.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the elevation here? Is it higher than this, or is it lower than that?
It's lower.
Lower.
Okay, is it going to give you an effective leader's recon into the AO?
Negative.
Is there anywhere along that route where you would have one?
Affirm.
Okay, so this route gives you the propensity to maneuver in, keep both of your fucking hard targets. You know you've got the town, you know you got the castle. Both of those are in front of you. You're not worried about putting yourself into a pinch, and you can conduct a leader's recon, which gives you more command and control, lets you know what you're getting into, lets you identify any major or serious threats, static weapons, etc., what have you. You know, so this in my mind is probably the ideal movement of the 3 that I'm kind of considering, with the third one being the way that we went in with you know, the original plan. So this is the question I kind of posed to everybody. When you're looking at an AO, especially when you're looking at an outboard, you know, and you don't have to admit to this, it's true for almost everybody. When you see an outboard go up, you read through it real quick and you put R and U. But I don't know that anybody necessarily takes the time to actually look at the map, look at the positions, and look at the movements needed to make in order to execute those orders. So as you're pushing in, you need to be thinking about, okay, I've got a hilltop, I've got a hilltop, I got a hilltop, I got a hilltop. You know, those are possible danger areas, possible areas that I could be exposed to. You know, how do I mitigate these issues? How do I mitigate the town being an issue? How do I control that? Because everything I'm going to preach to you is all about setting conditions for success. We don't fight fucking fair. and showing up on the back end of a town between two hard points puts you in a position where you're no longer on the fair end of that deal, right? So you always gotta take these kind of things in consideration. And team leaders, this especially applies to you because, you know, my job as 1-7 is to relay my intent to the squad leaders. The squad leader's job is to relay that intent to you, to the team leaders, and your guys' job is to execute. So you're not going to see a situation where I go, hey, you know, 1-3, I want you to push 400 meters north, establish a blocking position, send your fire teams out, clear these two buildings, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to say, go take that town. It is on you guys to figure out the best way to do so. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. So aside from that, I thought it was a pretty good training. You guys did a good job with reaction to contact. You identified threats. You identified, you know, that there was mortars being put out every now and again. You know, you were cognizant of the threats in the AO, which is great. So keep that shit up. Make sure that you're keeping your eyes down range, keeping your sectors of security, and movement itself is good as well. So very happy overall. I thought you guys did a great job. That's all I have, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant. LT, did you have something, or Lieutenant Lowberry?
So we had 2 ICs leading both the teams and the squads pretty much for this entire thing. So the only thing I have is I'm sure you guys all have a pretty good idea of what you guys did well and what you guys did not so well. Yeah?
Affirm, sir.
So what I want you guys to do is just take mental notes of those things that you need, or those things that you recognize that you maybe fucked up on, and you know that you can improve for next time, and then just, you know, keep that in mind for next time you lead a team and or, you know, you lead a squad, and that's really why these trainings are so valuable for everybody, especially for 2 ICs, 3 ICs, whatever ICs. Is you guys are meant to make mistakes, and you guys are meant to fuck up and be faced with these situations that are difficult, and then, you know, basically forced errors on you guys' part, because that's how we learn. We always learn better from our failures than you know, if everything was just smooth sailing all the fucking time and, you know, nobody made any mistakes, you know, nobody would fucking learn anything you know, ever.
It'd be boring as shit.
Yeah, so just make mental notes of those things that you know that you could have done better. Just maybe take a few of those situations, go through them in your heads, or maybe talk with your fellow team leader, and, you know, figure out what ways you could have done better, what you could have done to improve or prevent whatever happened, and then just, you know, learn like that from these situations. It's fine to fail. It's fine to fuck up. That's how we learn. That's basically the whole point of all these trainings. So just, you know, don't dwell on it. Just, you know, just learn whatever lessons you can from it and then move on. But that's pretty much all I had for.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, any C's or Q's from the peanut gallery?
How was it having the DMR attachment? Did you guys find that valuable? Or is it just burdensome to try to coordinate with yet another team?
I mean, I appreciated it. It was helpful a good handful of times, sir.
Barkley, you have a comment?
Thank you, LT. I liked them. I saw them pop off at least 5 of them, or 3 or 4 of them in a tree line. And I was going to get him some bearing, but he detached somewhere else. So he was kicking ass with that thing.
Yeah.
It'd probably go a lot
that was
farther
you.
if you guys
It was
had
you.
a
Better yet.
if you guys had an experienced DM or whatever. So
Appreciate it. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.
Who was that?
that was myself.
Oh, yeah, I watched you pick off the dudes in the tree, and I was like, all right, that's pretty good shooting.
Yeah, it probably would have went a lot better if you guys had like a solid kind of builded DM. So just I appreciate your forgiveness on that front. So
all right, any other C's or Q's? Okay, with that, you guys are dismissed. Oh, one thing, we have platoon training this Sunday at 1600, so make sure you're there.
Fucking hook.
Is it 1600 again?
Yeah, 1600.
Alright, hold up.
All right, good shit. See you guys.
Sergeant, is PV1 Baker able to come to that? He is.
To
correct?
platoon
He
training?
is, yeah.
Yes. PV1s are allowed to go to platoon trainings.
There you go.
Shokon, no.
Lieutenant Mallory, are you still
Don't
here?
typically
I am, sir.
do those,
was
just because
joining me at my office.
I'm up so
Something
late so much.
unrelated to you with you.
Like
Sure
to try
thing.
to catch some sleep while I can, but I'll be streaming Thursday, or I'm sorry,
Alright,
whenever I
other
can
than
through
that,
the week, but
it's good.
Friday,
Thanks. One, three.
Saturday, and
Take care,
Sunday.
I
until
have
my
a
daughter was
question
born.
on my
Thank you,
kill
thank
stream.
you.
So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.
It says